Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mossstone Kingdom, here in The Sims Medieval, where we have Lady Briar-Rose the Illustrious, our wonderful queen, speaking, oh my gosh, and that was so loud, holy cow, speaking with our wonderful Magus Zane, our wizard, and he is getting ready to go ahead and update the queen on the wedding feast that we are currently working on for the Gastrobee quest, for the Gastrofest. And thankfully it seems that the illusionary potions that Zane has been creating over the last few of our adventures are going to work, and we just need to combine the make-believe serum with a few bits of food in the kitchen. I'm a little nervous that we left an Seta in charge of that, and then we should be able to have a fantastic feast. So let's give the serum and describe the fantastic feast to the queen, and try not to let Harlequin Amelia like blast our ears out with her lute playing, as beautiful as it is. Alright, so everybody is excited. It looks like she's really excited about this idea. Use these to make digestive wine for our foreign guest, and also for the meals. This will prime them for when I cast a powerful illusion over them. Anisette of the servant has more to properly augment the food you prepare, duplicating the feast for those who are affected by my spell. Oh, that's really cool. So you have to kind of like give them an illusionary wine to get the wine being the potion, to get them to think they're surrounded by just this endless food. Alright, so now, what does she think about that? Are you pretty content with that, Your Royal Majesty? My final role will be to cast this on the guests to augment their belief that the feast is the most wondrous they've ever seen. So we need to memorize the spell Illusion of Feast, and meanwhile the Queen... Invite Gastrobee Elite for wine. I need to lure these elite to have a drink with me so I can slip them some of the make-believe serum. Oh, that's so fun! Okay, so now we need to go ahead and visit with some of them. Oh, here we go! It's First Ingester Alwyn. Let's come over and we will invite him for a delicious drink. And then I think the queen's going to be so excited to have this gigantic, like, epic feast, bigger than anything could ever be for a wedding feast because it's all an illusion. So we're going to go ahead and have Zane forget the spell Magic Arrow and then study a new spell. So he has to run all the way back home again, and somehow in all this time he's going to need time to eat, sleep, and craft a spirit amulet. The queen is really running him ragged, and she's like, well, I feel fine, so clearly you should be able to do this. Poor Zane. After a while, being in the comforts of royalty is probably just making it so that, you know, our beloved Briar-Rose forgets about what's going on with the everyday life of the everyday citizen, that they don't have food at the snap of their fingers, and that they aren't going to sleep on the softest of beds. So I think she's kind of running him into the ground, mostly just because she forgets that, like, he might get tired. A drink? You don't even have to ask, my friend. Of course I will. Excellent, that's excellent. First Ingester Aldwin. Let's go ahead and do just a pinch of gossiping with him while we seek out... Oh, cool! Request hilarious oh, fun! So we can, if our guest laugh hard enough, could they choke on imaginary food? Order Harlequin Amelia to entertain during the feast. Oh, that's really cool! So let's come over and we'll order her to entertain, since she seems to be entertaining everyone already. And the gossip of the day is, did you know that Magnus Zane can fit 20 eggs inside his mouth at the same time? It's incredible! Your Majesty! All I can think is that she is making a huge reference and kind of making a joke about the fact that Zane is going to make this illusionary food. That is more than a little hilarious. Alright, Zane's on his way home. Your Majesty! I really can't believe that she's being so sneaky on some level. Alright, Amelia? Since your lute playing is absolutely everywhere, and you have devised that new lullaby for the prince when he was a baby, of course I'll entertain. I pair well with good make-believe feast, and if you don't hear laughs, it'll be because those are invisible, Highness. Okay, that's kind of hilarious. Alright, Amelia, you do fairly well, so how fare thee? Hopefully we'll have a good make-believe celebration. Amelia always has tried very hard for the court. I will admit that. All right. The illusion of feast. Air, fire, and light. Got it. All right. So we need, let's see, air, fire, and then the light. Okay. And Zane should be able to learn that. Meanwhile, Her Royal Majesty is ready to do some more treasure hunting, it seems. Alright, hey dragon, go treasure hunting. And then, oh, there she is. Now we just need to go ahead and we need to have Master Chef Jean go and get a drink. And then Magnus Zane has memorized a new spell, the Illusion of Feast. The magic of this spell is fierce, and it will be like the guests are each devouring an entire suckling mammoth. Oh my goodness, Zane, like that's kind of intense, just saying. Here, you go get some food before you starve to death. You won't be able to like craft anything if you're that hungry. Alright, meanwhile, Her Royal Majesty is putting her royal self through the paces. The juice is my feast. Excellent. And we just need to find the last person and invite them for a delicious grape juice. Oh, there goes the prince. Oh, we'll have to spend time with the prince at some point. And now that the queen is outside, maybe she'll spend a little bit of time, like, picking some flowers for a while. She does like to stroll out and about, and it seems that once again... Oh, her son's off at the tavern, like, listening to, hopefully, child-friendly... Like, this is where all the kids seem to stay. Maybe they listen... I know! They all listen to treasure hunter Rania share her stories of the different treasures and the adventures that are out there in the world. Of course! That's really fun. So the kids gather to listen to stories from our bard. Do I like juice? Well, do my armpits smell like burnt toads? Of course I'll have a drink. All right, good. So Her Royal Majesty just needs to invite one more elite member for a delicious drink. This is Senior Saucer Theodora. Senior Saucier Theodora. I love, love, love how Gastrovy has this entire realm dedicated to being set up around food. I kind of want to duplicate that and like have a small spin-off series where it's all just about like the king chefs of the land. So when we do that Sims Medieval like spin-off that I want to do where we rebuild Mossstone in a Sims 3 world and then sprawl it out for generations and generations, I think we might try to figure out if there's a way where we could have like side worlds. You could do that in Sims 2. I'm not sure how I could pull it off in Sims 3. So that we could even have like Gastrovy. And how fun would it be to make like little other kingdoms so that we could start alliances with the other kingdoms too and kind of like marry our Sims in between the two? That would be really cool. Oh, okay, I'm getting way too excited. Like Crusader Kings 3 meets Sims 3. We might end up meets Sims Medieval. We might have something really cool in our hands. All right, meanwhile, a certain somebody is done with his tasteless treat and you only have a little time left, my friend, so you've got to go over. Let's come here. And we are going to continue making item. We're going to get Zane over here. He has to craft an amulet for someone so that they can protect their soul. And then Her Royal Majesty, where are you off to now? Back to the castle? Yeah, okay, so now she's back to the castle to visit with Trent, the high critic of cuisine. I mean, come on, isn't that hilarious? A high critic is like the most important member of your political like religion. That's just amazing. All right, we're kind of stuck in the entryway, so let's all get out here. There we go. There. Trent, the high critic of cuisine. And I love how he has the stab scar still in his outfit because somebody did not appreciate his criticisms. Alright, how fare thee, Trent? Juice? Let's go! Excellent! So now, spiking the drinks with this make-believe serum kind of feels like I'm drugging them, but for the good of the nation. So, drinks distributed. Serve tampered drinks to the Gastropy elite from cast. Alright, so now I need to come over. Oh, so everybody's all coming over here to, like, hang out. So, from serve from cast. So, let's come over and try brewing something then. This is so cool. Now everybody's here, including our spy, to just like hang out. Oh, that's so fun. And meanwhile, Zane is making progress. All right, do we have... That's Trident gem wine uses actual gems? A traditional Trident wine brewed with gems? That's hilarious. Okay, we'll have to look into that. Royal Crown, Barley Ale. Okay, so maybe that's not what we need to use from a cask. Let's check out what does one have for food and the beverages? Oh, probably this one. There we go. Instead of the... Yeah, okay. That makes more sense. There's two different types of drinks. Alright, instead of fermented juice, we will have... Well, I guess other types of fermented juice. Alright, let's come over here. Wait, you guys better not be getting too comfortable in the queen's chair. Alright, what do we have here? Let's see. No, this is the same sort of stuff. Huh. Give me 1 second. Okay, hopefully this will work. I think it will. Yes! Okay, I see it now. Oh good, and Zane now finished making the thing that he needed so he can go and deliver it and then we can leave him be. But alright, so the queen actually poured in... Yes, there we go. So she added in that potion, and now we just need to serve. You can serve tampered drinks in multiple types, like a truth tonic versus a make-believe serum. My mind is blown. We're going to be having so many more feasts in the feast hall from now on. That is amazing. Let's go ahead and serve the make-believe. And then we need to serve it to the specific people, I think. So, like, the high critic of cuisine. So, let's go ahead and do that one first. This is so cute. I had no idea you could do that. And then she's kind of glancing over her shoulder. Oh my gosh, this is a whole aspect of things that you could do in Sims Medieval that I completely had no idea about. That's amazing! She's just slipping that in there, the make-believe potion, like it's no problem. Alright! Let's go ahead and try serving that to someone. Alright, let's see if we can get over to him. Where is he? There he is. Can we serve that to him? This is amazing! So now we have this tampered drink and the queen is just like, yes, yes, enjoy! Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, dragons returned, but now is not the time to have that going on. So does that count as a drink distributed? Let's find out. Oh, look, 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 he's drinking it. Okay, I think that's good. And then let's go ahead and serve another one to the master chef. I'm pretty sure that counts as a drink distributed. Serve to the elite. Yes, look! So he enjoyed it. And our spy is just doing loops on her tiptoes to make sure that everything goes well here. Don't worry, master chef. We're going to provide something to you soon. There you are, for you, my dear, for you. Do be cautious how you hold that sideways. You might end up having some issues. Also, all of you need to get out of my way. Oh, the senior saucier, Theodora, apparently wants her turn. So let's go ahead. There we go. And the elf lord is super happy because we happen to be working on building that family. Alright, so we'll go ahead and give the senior saucier hers. You are too kind, Queen Briarrose the illustrious. Or are the elves trying to cheer up the pirates? That's an interesting alliance. Maybe they both don't like rules. This is too much fun. I really, really love being able to do this. And I really don't think you want that blacksmith Kirsten, but I am not going to fuss about it. Alright, and we have one more member of the elite to serve too. And that is actually the first Ingester Aldwin. Oh dear, people are already getting a little overexcited. Alright, there we go. Last person to serve the drink to. Yum! This is going to be a wonderful gastrofest. Holy cow! Don't mess with the master chef! She has been slicing and dicing carrots and potatoes in her kitchen longer than you've been alive. She is ready. You're absolutely going to get roasted. Watch out. Ooh. A little bit of a nick there. Also, did I serve that last drink? I don't think I served that last drink. So, let's just double check. To first ingester. Oh, no, I did. Alright, don't need to do that. So now we've served all of the drinks. He's having the last one. Yes! That's so exciting! One last step for me. The food! Oh my gosh. So here's the chaos of the feast so far. And then what do we have going on here? Gastrofest or bust. Do I want to make my servants make the meals for me, or should I get the ingredients from her and make them myself? Ask the servant to make imaginary meals, get the ingredients from the servant, and make the imaginary meals yourself. You know what? We're gonna say we've been tutored by Master Chef Jean for quite a while, which we were, so that we could try to create that wonderful bread that won over the elf prince after all. And I also worry because Inesetta is a little bit evil. Just saying. She really is. So we're gonna make sure this goes over ourselves. It needs to be done, and I can't trust anyone but myself, especially not Inesetta. So let's see. Get ingredients from Inesetta the servant. I'll need a lot of quality ingredients to make. Let's see. Twice cooked venison, holiday feast bread, and sea bounty stew. All imaginary, of course. Alright, this is gonna be fun. Let's go get the ingredients for the imaginary meals from Inesetta. Well, meanwhile, everybody is chowing down on the imaginary food, left, right, and center. There are alliances being made and broken, chaos happening. Blacksmith Kierspin is like just minding his own business. Well, I think his brother is meditating in... Yeah, meanwhile, Zane is just like, I am done with this. I will just find inner peace all by myself. There you go. It's more than enough. Don't waste it. You're giving me a headache, Inesetta, it seems. Alright, so these fine dishes will have our guest convinced they're actually eating. Feast bread from the oven, seafood stew from the fireplace, and spiced venison off the spit. Oh, a spit? I don't know if we have a spit. Alright, that's gonna get a little tricky. And meanwhile, Royal Advisor Paula is sound asleep outside. Oh, Paula. Okay, I might need to get a spit, so let's come over. It's the royal feast, friends! Yes, we're gonna need a spit, so we're gonna move some things around. This is kind of fun to like be able to update the rooms and decorate for the royal feast. I should definitely grab more crates and more crates of like these potatoes. Like, look at that. Look at that potato crate. Like, come on. We can stick that. I mean, I would stick it in the corner. You know what? I'm gonna stick a couple of them in the corner. Because I just feel like the feast is spilling over out of the halls. There's just so much stuff happening. Of course, we need more places for potatoes. And then let's see, small crates. And yes, let's get the Gastro Feast sausages. There we go. Ideally vegan sausages, but still. No chickens. We don't really need any chickens in there. Look at the cute little pot. We can get decorative gnome pot, but this is definitely like pots filled with even more food and bounty. We'll put down some crates back here. Just representative of all of the... Yes! This is so cute! Come on, it's Gastro Feast. Everybody needs to celebrate. There's even like clams. Why not gigantic clams? Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Like we've got, oh, look at the size of these apples to the golden divine apple to celebrate like the abundant food that we have. Let's see, we need to put some other fun things down too. Oh my word. I mean, it is Gastro Feast, I suppose. So why not? And then there we go, the bounty of Gastro Feast. With all of the yummy foods and other things that you might expect to see. Good gravy. This is kind of hilarious. Goblets. Oh, this is a great way to do it. Big old goblets, super cogs. And then, oh, of course, we need these like giant gourds and things somewhere. On the tables. Oh, this is so cool. I really love the way this looks. Okay, that's absolutely fantastic. All right, anything else that I can sneak down? Just as, we could do a rough gemstone collection. I'm gonna do that, the rough gemstone collection, just to acknowledge that Tridany apparently lets those age in wine, of all things. That's just amazing. A little shepherd's pipe, a gold locket. Oh, look at those books. Stacking of rice in the corners. Yes. And then we can mostly just leave most of this to be like, and this was the bounty that we brought in. It's the Feast of Illusions is really coming together. I love it. I absolutely love it. But all right, guys, now that we have the Feast of Illusions started, we're going to let the queen come over, and she needs to start working on some spiced venison. Let's see, do I even have enough for that? Deer jerky, grilled trout. I do indeed. So we're going to let her go ahead and get to work on some of those things. You've done a fine job, and said to the servant, leave the preparation of the imaginary food to me. And we're going to prepare the imaginary feast and get ready for this gigantic, fantastic feast, which is just going to be so much fun. So if you guys could, do please leave a like for the spiced magical wine and for the imaginary feast that we are about to, well, feast upon. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.